Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I really have to tell you a story. And I want to let you in on some things. I'm a sociologist. I studied sociology, but I think if I didn't get 3 degrees in sociology, I would still be a sociologist. I not only look for patterns of behavior, I see them. They just kind of come forward for me, they naturally emerge. And telling these stories every day for the past 2 years has allowed me to see and learn and come into some really beautiful realizations about all of us. Story, the power of story is that it connects us. It has the ability to connect us. When it's done effectively, it has the power to increase the endorphins and move us forward and give us what we need to keep on going. Well, I've been telling stories for Black History Month. Now, the truth of the matter is, Black History Month only became a month of celebration in recent times, very recent times. Professor Timothy Moore and Dr. Edward Crosby at Kent State University, where I attended, said, "Why are we just celebrating a week? We need an entire month." I actually did my graduate work at Kent State, and I knew both of those men very well. They were brilliant scholars there. Um, Black History Week was created by Carter G. Woodson. He wanted to celebrate the contributions of Black folks that were gone unnoticed, unsaid, unlearned. It's interesting that today people use Black History Month to talk about the tragedies that have happened to Black folks, but it was originally created to talk about the contributions, the hopeful things, the things that people were forgetting, the things that they needed to know that we'd done. It was the second week in February. Why was it the second week in February? It was the second week in February because they wanted to commemorate the birthdays of two great men: Abraham Lincoln, born February 12th, and Frederick Douglass, born February 14th. So it happens in February, not because somebody was giving Black folks the shortest month. It happened in February because it was commemorating the birthdays of Lincoln and Douglass. So last week I started sharing stories of Black history, and patterns emerged. It's amazing patterns. And these have been emerging throughout the year, but seeing it consistently in one week was really amazing. People either refute the stories, they reject, this isn't true, this is why it's not true, that's stupid, your glasses are ugly. So they try to do some kind of pushback. I don't like this, I don't want to hear this. And then there are people who feel so entitled that the story has to be about them, and they make it about them. Well, this is me. This is, this is not just happening to you. This wasn't just you. My people did it too. We did it. I mean, everybody was enslaved. Somebody slave, somebody, slavery was everywhere in the world. I mean, I'm not talking, I never mentioned slavery. And then the third, which on my page and in the stories group happens to be the larger group, which tells me so many hopeful things. I'm getting chills thinking about it. That group finds those points of connection and they say, I am with you. I didn't know this, but I know it now, and I'm going to teach it to my children. Oh my goodness, this reminds me of my mother's cooking, and now I know why it's so important. Those points of connection, those are the way forward, people. I wish I could tell you what I feel and see. I wish I could show you the way forward. If we can put down our shame and our guilt and our sense of entitlement, we can celebrate the contributions of Black folks, because those Black folks are connected to all folks. And the reason why this month exists is not to make sure that somebody else doesn't get their time. Love is not zero sum. If I get 80%, you don't get 20. We all get more. My granddaughter asked me the other day, where does God live? And I said, inside of us and everywhere. And she said, then how does it get out? I said, when we give our love away. And she said, but if we give our love away, is God gone? I said, no, you get more. And she smiled and nodded and said, I understand. I wish we could understand. that talking about the contributions of Black folks that have been ignored, negated, whitewashed, covered up, doesn't take anything from the rest of us. It gives something to all of us. Everything ain't about you, but everything ultimately is for you. I love you, and I thank you for the lessons that you are giving me so beautifully. And I thank you for those open hearts that are willing to learn. And those of you who just so sick of hearing it, you don't want to hear it no more, my glasses are ugly, there's a train coming for you too. I love you.